I'm good.
Testing. Testing. Is it loud enough? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Hello?
You speak directly into it.
Okay. Okay, so Mousetrap Pass, this is going to be a full run-through. Stay in character the entire time. That is vitally important. If you forget lines, help each other out. Stay in character. That is also important. Again, do not break character. I repeat, do not break character. Okay, so I'm going to come up here. Thank you for coming to tonight's performance of The Mousetrap by Agatha Christie. Please stand with me for a word of prayer. Everyone's going to stand. I pray. Amen.
And according to Scotland Yard, the crime took place at 24 Calvert Street, Penny. The murdered woman was a Mrs. Maureen Lyon. In connection with the murder, the police are anxious to interview a man seen in the vicinity wearing a dark overcoat, light scarf, and soft felt hat. Motorists are warned against icebound roads. The heavy snow is expected to continue, and throughout the country there will be a certain freezing, particularly at points on the north and northeast coast of Scotland.
Mrs. Barlow! Mrs. Barlow! It's cold. Oh.
Really does look nice. Oh, how stupid of John's. Oh my.
Molly, where are you?
Doing all the work, you brute.
Oh, there you are. Leave it all to me, shall I still be Agnes?
Done.
Hello, sweetheart. You're cold.
I've just come in from outside.
Surely you've not been out in that weather.
I had to go down to the village to get some stuff I'd forgotten. Did you get the wire netting?
It wasn't the right kind. I had to go into another dump, but that wasn't any good either. Practically a whole day wasted. My goodness, I'm half frozen. Car was skidding like anything. What do you bet we're not snowed up tomorrow?
Oh dear, I hope not. Phone the pipes don't freeze.
We'll have to keep the central heating well stoked up. Not too good. I wish they'd send the cocoa harder. We've not done any too much.
Oh, I do want everything to go well at first. First impressions are so important.
Is everything ready? Nobody's arrived yet, I suppose.
No, thank goodness. Mrs. Barlow slipped it early. Afraid of the weather, I suppose.
What a nuisance these Gilliman are. That leaves everything on your shoulders.
And yours. This is our partnership.
So, as long as you don't ask me to cook.
No, that's my department. And anyway, we've got plenty of tins in case we are snowed up. Oh, Childs, do you think everything will be all right?
Got cold feet, Abby. Are you sorry now we didn't sell this place when your aunt left you instead of having this mad idea of running it as a guest house?
No, I'm not. And speaking of guest house, just look at that.
Pretty good, right?
You've left out the S. Longwell instead of Longswell.
My goodness, so I did. However did I come to that? But it doesn't really matter, does it? Mugwell is just as good a name.
You're in disgrace. Anyway, could you go stoke up the hot water boiler?
Across that ice yard? Shall I bank it up for the night now?
No, you don't do that till 10 or 11 o'clock at night.
How appalling.
Hurry, someone may be here any minute.
You got all the rooms worked out?
Yes. It's Mrs. Boyle, front floor poster room, Major Metcalf, blue room, Miss Casewell, east room, and Mr. Wren, oak room.
I can't help but think we ought to have gotten rent in advance.
I don't think so.
We're rather mugs at this game.
They bring luggage. If they don't pay, we keep their luggage. It's simple.
Can't help but think we ought to have taken a correspondence course in hotel keeping. We're sure to be had in some way. What if their luggage is just ripped, bricks wrapped in newspapers? Where should we be then?
They all wrote from very good addresses.
That's what servants with forged addresses do. Some of these people may be criminals hiding from the police.
I don't care what they are, so long as they pay us 7 guineas a week.
You're such a wonderful woman of business, Molly.
And according to Scotland Yard, the crime took place at 24 Calvert Street, Paddington. The murdered woman was a Mrs. Maureen Lyte. In connection with the murder, the police are anxious to interview a man seen in the vicinity wearing a dark overcoat, light scarf, and soft felt hat. Motorists are warned against icebound roads. The heavy snow is expected to continue, and throughout the country there will be a certain freezing, particularly at Point.
How do you do?
Thanks so much. Weather's simply awful. My taxi gave me at your gate. No sporting instinct. Are you Mrs. Ralston? How delightful. My name's Wren.
How do you do, Mr. Wren?
You know, you're not at all as I picture you. I've been thinking you'd be terribly grim and mid-Amish, and that the whole place would be simply crammed with Benares brass. Instead, it's heavenly. Quite heavenly. Lovely proportions. That's a treat. But this table's quite genuine. I'm simply going to love it here. Have you got any wax flowers or birds of paradise?
I'm afraid not.
What a pity. Well, what about a sideboard? A purple plumbing mahogany sideboard with great solid carved fruits onto it.
Yes, we have. In the dining room.
And here. Oh, I must see it. Oh, this is very nice.
Oh, yes, and here's the hair.
Oh, beautiful pants.
Yeah, and here's the table you're talking about.
Oh, the table, yes, yeah. It's so wonderful.
It's cute. Oh, do when you get thoroughly warm.
But why do away with the center mahogany dining table? Little tables just spoil the effect.
We thought the guests would prefer them. This is my husband.
How do you do? Terrible weather, isn't it? Takes one back to Dickens, Scrooge, and that irritating Tiny Tim. So bogus. Of course, Mrs. Ralston, you're absolutely right about the center mahogany table. I was just being carried away by my feeling for period. You know, if you have the right dining table, you have to have the right family around it. Stern, handsome father with a beard, prolific, faded mother, 11 children of assorted ages, a good governess, and somebody referred to as poor Harriet. The poor relation who acts as a general dog's bonnet is very, very grateful for being given such a wonderful home.
I'll take that upstairs for you. Oak room, did you say?
Yes.
I do hope that it's got a four-poster with little chintz roses.
It hasn't.
I don't believe your husband is going to like it. How long have you been married? Are you very much in love?
Just a year.
all about people. I mean, I think people are so madly interesting, don't you?
I suppose some are and some are not.
No, I don't agree. You see, you never really know what anyone's like, or what they're really thinking. For instance, you don't know what I'm thinking about now, do you?
Not in the slightest.
You see, the only people who really know what other people are like are artists. And if they're portrait painters, it comes out on canvas.
Are you a painter?
No, I'm an architect. My parents, they baptized me Christopher in the hopes that I would be an architect. Christopher Wren was half their home. Of course, everyone laughs about it and makes jokes about St. Paul's. Who knows? I may yet have the last laugh. Chris Wren's prefab mess may yet go down in history. I'm going to like it here. I find your wife most sympathetic.
Indeed.
And really very beautiful.
Oh, don't be absurd.
Isn't that like an English woman? Compliments always the fairest thing. European women take compliments as a matter of course, but English women have all the feminine spirit crushed out of them by their husbands. There's something very boorish about English husbands.
Do come up and see your room.
Shall I?
Could you start up the hot water boiler?
Yes, come in. I'm Giles Ralston. Mission fire, Mrs. Boyle. Get warm. Is that all your luggage?
A major Metcalf is seeing to it.
I'll leave the door.
The taxi when it was coming up to drop, it stopped at the gate. We had to share a taxi from the station, and there was great difficulty getting back. Nothing ordered to move.
We're so sorry. We didn't know what train you'd be coming by, you see. Otherwise, you would have seen that someone was standing by.
All the trains should have been met.
Let me take your place.
Excuse me.
My wife will be down in the room. I'll just go along with Major Metcalf with the bags. Stay! With the bags.
The drive might at least have been clear of snow. Was all kind of cash, I must say. I'm so sorry. This is Ralston. Yes, you're very young to be running an establishment of this kind. You can't have much experience. There has to be a beginning for everything, hasn't there? I see. Quite an experience. An old house. I have been about to ride on. Certainly not. You know, lots of people don't know about that dry rot until they see anything about it. The house is in perfect condition. If it did, you don't worry with it.
This way, Major. This is my wife.
How do you do? Absolute blizzard outside. Thought at one time we should make it. Oh, I beg your pardon. If it continues on like this, I should say you're 5 or 6 feet still by morning. I haven't seen anything like this since I was only been back in 1940.
We'll take those up. Do you know the birds?
No, I'm moving Mr. Wright to the next room. He lives before the post office. So it's Mrs. Boyle in the oak room and Major Metcalf in the blue room.
Major?
Sir.
Do you have much servant difficulty here? We have quite a good local woman who comes in from the village. No indoor staff. No indoor staff, just us. Indeed. I understood this is the guest house in full running order. But we've only just started. I would have said that a proper staff of servants was essential before opening this kind of establishment. I consider your advertisement to be most misleading. May I ask if I'm the only guest? With Major Metcalf, no, there are several others here. And this weather, too, a blizzard no less. All very unfortunate. But we very well can foresee the weather.
The north wind does blow, and it will bring snow. And what will the robin do then? What day? I adore nursery rhymes, don't you? Always so tragic and macabre. That's why children like them.
May I introduce Mr. Wren, Mrs. Boyle? How do you do?
This is a very beautiful house, isn't it? Don't you think?
I have come to a time of life when the amenities of the establishment are much more important than its appearance. If I had not believed this was a running concern, I should never have come here. I understood it was fully equipped with every comfort.
There's no obligation for you to remain if you're not satisfied, Miss Boyle. If there has been any misapprehension, perhaps it would be better if you went elsewhere. It's done up to the taxi return, the roads are not yet blocked. We've had so many applications that it would be quite easy to fill this spot.
I am certainly not going to leave before I fly to this place in life. I need it in return. Perhaps you'll take me up to my bedroom, Mrs. Ross. Certainly.
That's a perfectly horrible woman. I do not like her at all. Love to see you throw her out in the snow. Serve her right.
It's a pleasure. I've got them to go, I'm afraid. There's another one. Come in, come in. Let me take your luggage. Mr. Wren, Miss... do you have anything else in the car?
No, I probably. Last week we thought it was fire. I'm so you're going to be snowed up here. Weather forecast says high falls expected. Hope you've got plenty of provisions.
Oh, yes, my wife is an excellent manager. Anyways, we can always eat our hands.
Any news in the paper apart from the weather? A murder? Oh, I like it. Whoa. Oh, geez. Sorry, I'm just like. Doesn't say much, does it? The police are anxious to interview a man seen in the vicinity of Culver Street at the time, medium height, wearing a dark short coat, lighter scarf, and a soft top hat. Police mentioned this disappointment been broadcast throughout the day. You know, when it says that the police are anxious to interview someone, is that a polite way of thinking that he's a murderer?
Who is the woman who was murdered?
Mrs. Lyle. Mrs. Marie Lyle.
Young and old.
It doesn't say. Doesn't seem to have robbed her.
Miss Case Law, Molly, by the way.
Show me where the kitchen is, and I dare say I shall have inspiration.
Isn't he sweet? He's put on an apron and getting everything together. Says don't come back for half an hour. If our guest wants to move quickly, now makes things quite a bit easier.
Why on earth did you give him the best name?
I told you, he liked the four-poster so much.
He liked the pretty four-poster.
Giles.
I've got no use for that kind. You didn't carry a suitcase. I did.
Kind of got bricks in it.
No, there was no weight at all. If you ask me, he's probably one of those young men who go about bilking hotel keepers.
I don't think so. I like him. Anyway, I think Miss Casewell's rather peculiar.
Terrible person.
It seems rather hard that all our guests are either odd or unpleasant. Major Metcalf seems nice.
Probably drinks.
Oh, do you think so?
No, I was just feeling rather depressed. At any rate, the worst is over now. They've all arrived.
Who could that be?
Probably the Culver Street murderer.
It's mainly so they can look at it.
Oh. This is Monkswell Manor Guest House.
But what's stupendous good fortune? My car returned in a snowdrift, blinding snow everywhere. I don't know where I am. Perhaps I think to myself, I shall freeze to death. Then I take my little bag. I stagger through the snow. I see before me big iron gates. I have a habitation. I am saved. Twice that fog coming up your drive. But alas, I arrived. And immediately despair turned to sympathy. You can let me have a room, yes?
Yes.
It's a rather small one.
Naturally, naturally. You have other guests?
Yes, we've only just started this place today.
Charm.
What about your luggage?
That is of no consequence. I have locked the car securely.
But wouldn't it be better to get it in?
No. I can assure you on such a night as this, there will be no thieves abroad. And as for me, my wants are very simple. I have all that I need. Here is Mr. Bag. Yes, all that I need.
You'd better get thoroughly warm. I'll see about the room. It's rather cold, I'm afraid, because it faces north, but all the others are occupied.
You have several guests then.
Yes, there's Major Metcalf, and Miss Doyle, Miss Casewell, and a young man called Fitzgerald, and now you.
Yes, the unexpected guests. The guests you did not invite. The guests who just arrived. Out of nowhere, from the storm. It sounds quite dramatic, does it not? Who am I? You do not know. Where do I come from? You do not know. Me? I am a man of mystery. But now, I'll tell you this. I'll fill in the blanks. From now on, there will be no more rivals. No deposits either. By tomorrow, perhaps even already, we are cut off from civilization. No butcher, no baker, no milkman, no postman, and no daily paper. Nobody and nothing but ourselves. That is admirable. Admirable. It cannot suit me better. My name, by the way, is Perry Jean. Mr. and Mrs. Rawson. And this is Mousetrap Manor Guest House, you said? Perfect. Good. Mousetrap Manor Guest House. Perfect. Perfect.
Alright, off stage.
Jeremy.
Okay, we'll probably keep the curtain open in between. See what. Oh, Aaron, transition. Yeah. Music. I said you.
That was awesome, Jeremy. Jeremy, that was hot. You're on fire. Uh-oh, I'm still recording. Tennis stash. Haremy tennis stash. Jeremy. Is that William or Kian?
That's William.
Okay. I couldn't tell.
You can't tell.
I couldn't tell from far away. That was like 9.5. I can't give a perfect 10. I can't ever do that for anything. I liked it. I really liked it. No. Yes. I can't see anything. I've paused it. You want me to help you, Jeremiah? Do you want a guy to help you? What happened to Dee's mic? Do you want some help? These pants are too short.
Wait, what? No, take it off.
Take off your jacket.
I'm wearing the regular shirt and I mean, not really, but
What's your day suit outfit?
a little darker coat. And then
Ooh.
Weren't expecting that now. Where are you?
Oh
Where are
no.
you, Liam?
Oh no. I feel like I'm about to die. No, stop.
Dude, I was shining it before I played, but that's because I ran into something and it hurt.
I have like a little booklet that I'm going to bring. Yeah. The little one. I think Jazz is better.
what is this?
I think the
For the beginning.
but no, Will Masters did really like that. The reason I don't ever give a 10 though is I don't like to boost people's confidence too much.
Hey, Kian.
It didn't look.
It didn't look awkward.
You could be taking the newspaper out as
I got it from
just kind of.
That looks probably better.
No. I love the cowboy boots. No, it doesn't look bad.
Does it look dumb?
Can we actually use this for the costume?
My knees, this right here is so short.
Those actually look
You
fine.
just wear the same pair of shoes.
Well, then you see my whole leg.
Yeah.
You need socks. Don't you have black dress socks?
Like long black socks
You
work.
gotta get some black dress socks.
Hey,
or
kid,
what's
you want the rest? Or-
color is your tie?
Let's look,
Or
give me
blue,
the rest.
navy blue dress
Look,
socks.
it's fine when I like stand up.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think that's gonna cut it. I don't think you'll be able to wear your
Unless I
boots.
just like,
Because before it was covered.
I could try to like.
We'll see how it looks for today. And then, oh, you found
So I
it.
got it from Mr. Morgan, so I was like, I'm gonna phone
Yellow.
Can you shine a light right here, somebody?
because I was, dying to finish. Do you realize how hot it is in these things? Hey, what happened to the flashlight? I'm kind of supposed to have that.
You do not have to be recording like this, Liam. Like, this is kind of.
Oh, I'm still recording?